Welcome one and all to the wonderful world of freedom. I'm still Eve, my buddy Dicey, and we are, I think, done with the court of the count. Maybe we give him a little shmoo back, or maybe not. We'll see. He's a little bit on the paranoid side. So now it's time to visit the Duke's domain and talk to the strategist. Hey there. Oh, sorry. I met the Count.
You have? Describe him to me.
Nutjob. Mad and dangerous to know. He sees assassins. Yep. Assassins around every corner.
Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior.
Counting my quest and return to you.
Terrific.
Not counting. Continuing. Talking is so difficult. At least for me at the moment. Can I visit him? Oh.
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll. Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
Oh, you want to tell a story? I like stories. Every kid likes.
Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier a kindness, kid. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought, right after the king died. It was savage. The triplets, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
Oh. I lost my sister because of a dice roll. I'm looking for her.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
Alright, we're looking for Bernie, Henry, and the sister of the guy at
Here, mate,
the beginning.
Get your deals here. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
Yeah, don't talk over the other people.
Here. Get your deals here.
You're doing business in the trenches?
War is good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid.
Right. Yeah. Don't show me your hands. Sorry, I only trade with my second best pal, Manny Dex.
I can tell you this much, kid. You'll change your mind. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
Well, you're a monster.
Only when it
You're
comes
a
to
war
deals,
prophet
kid.
here.
Check them out.
Nope, there's no deals. Oh, the Duke is cut off because... Ow, get your head out of the way. Or maybe I really only can go into the domain that was allowed to attack, like she said. See what the old dungeon has to give us. Well, there's cards with enemies on the side, so we are heading into battle. Oh. It's Shmoo. Alright, get him out. Count Shmoo III. Count Shmoo III of his name. The comfort plushians of protector of the paranoid Count of Free. Yeah, I knew it. Washington the 78 is freed. Well, I did it for the reward mostly. Maybe the Count will give me something nice. There appears to be nothing more to do, so... My guess is going up to the entrance and throwing the dice again, so the giants move and I can visit the next area. You thought it would be random, but no, I'm pretty sure it's all scripted again. Hey, you. Bring me to the Count, please. Oh. I brought you one shmoo! One! Here's your shmoo.
Oh, Shmoo! You're back! You lovable little scamp! I should scold you. You had me worried to death. Oh, but I can't stay mad at that face.
I can. Here you go.
You found him? Even though you said you wouldn't and threatened me with assassination! Ah, I'm so happy you changed your mind. You're not an assassin after all, and I take back all the bad things I said about you. Publicly, whenever I could. Thank you, thank you, thank you! You've done good here today, noble child. You've returned my shmoo to me, which is just about the exact opposite of assassinating me. I'm forever in your debt. Or, rather, I would be if we hadn't already agreed that we'd be square if I gave you this weird shrunken finger I found. Here, why don't you take card as a bonus? And don't let anyone ever say the Count isn't unpredictably nice at random intervals. Okay, fare thee well. Thanks for not killing me. And watch out for assassins!
Well, I can always change my mind. The King's Hand. Well, it is a useful one to have. Oh! You saw... Oh, it's him again. Wait. So it's scripted who gets to smash, but... Actually, the last time we threw a 3, it was the Count, now it's the Duke. Where am I now? Count's Domain, Royal Nostalgium, and the Duke's Domain. Oh, it's locked. You know anything? No, you don't. Hey, little child.
You still don't know how to say what you want. Hello, Ethan.
Who are you?
You're not asking the right questions.
Are you okay?
You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, Ethan. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Freedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, unlike you. I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me?
What do they look like? We're twins. What are their names?
That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me.
And what's your name?
If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you.
You're not gonna tell me anything else, are you?
You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, Ethan.
So...
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake from me? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burnt to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
He's one crazy cookie, you want to tell me? And he is this jester.
Having a ball. Simply a great time.
Yep, they're all happy. Right, Snoo Snoo? Cake for breakfast, cake for dinner, cake for lunch, cake for... Oh god, I hate it so much. Hello, mister?
You don't fit in here, my dear.
Henry Stout. You got a lager for me? Don't tell anyone. Well, I'm new here.
Yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here, and those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends. Which, of course, it never does. Have you tried the cake?
No?
You don't fit in here, my dear.
I'm a wanna.
Oh, I most certainly will not. Anything to break up the tedium of war and these endless parties. Why, you may be our only hope, dear. My brother Arthur. You remind me of him. He was a soldier, and I see the same determination in your eyes,
Hey,
child.
I met Arthur just.
I do wonder what's become of him.
I think I've met him. He misses you too.
Well, dear, aren't you a ray of sunshine on a rainy day? My only brother, still out there? Thank you. You've raised this old fool's spirits.
Time trap. Never used it. The game is slow enough as it is. Your lordship?
You may approach.
Hi, I'm Eve.
No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
Oh, I gotta find out about all this Your Grace stuff. His Grace, the Duke of Dumb.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Well, yeah, actually.
Poor dear. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm looking for the
Run
way
along
to
now.
greet. Oh, I'm looking for a way to
Hello,
greet.
darling. You're
Hi.
a long way. No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In
Ah.
this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam."
Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam?
There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
I hope this actually was it. I just learned it! Alright, tell me the rest.
Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep?
Well, I wish to speak to the Duke about the war.
Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's a simple matter of respect.
Thanks, my most esteemed weirdo.
You're very welcome, little lady.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child.
Well, top of
Look
the
at
morning to you.
child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here?
Well, I'm seeking an audience with the Duke.
Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first.
Like this?
Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this.
You're not doing anything. Oh, like this.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss?
Can you teach me more etiquette?
Oh, heavens, yes, I could. However, I won't. I'm much too important to be a schoolmaid to some roustabout.
Well, I'm not just some roistabout, I'm the roistabout. Are you cook? I don't think you can distract the work cooking. Excuse me, but I think I've met your cousin, the bell ringer. Oh my gosh, yes! I haven't seen him since the dreadful war began. He just wants you to know. He thinks of you and he misses you. Oh, I miss him too. One day, that old family bell will ring again, and it will be the end of this stupid war. I thought I love eating cakes all day, but oh, sometimes when you get what you want, you realize you didn't want it at all. And then all you want is to go home. Thank you, child. Your graciousness, your imperial juggerlock.
You may approach.
As I curtsy.
Yes.
Begging for a slice of your cake?
So.
Your Imperial Majesty fancy person.
Oh.
I am Eve. I am Eve of Wonderfull, wielder of dice, and I'm also a princess. Allow me to introduce myself with the utmost humility and respect. I am Even.
Well, now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, lady.
And there's the social promotion I worked for 5 seconds.
Of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Freedom today.
Oh, well, can you tell me about Nishka?
Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose.
Well, she's alive. Did you visit her?
Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. But no, I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them.
You could stop the war. Or you could show me something of her, help her remember.
No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again... All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided to do you a favor.
Oh, good
I
grief.
will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first.
What is it? Who do I need to slaughter?
There is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor.
Extremely high
I am
wig.
there with my father, his favored child. However, part of the painting is missing. When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgia. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded.
I got some questions. How did your father die?
Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him.
You know what happened to the murder weapon? Can I have it?
Such impertinence! No, you can't have it. One of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long.
I have to go. I don't care how you live. Oh, key. The key to the nostalgium. I don't want to roll dice. Back there is the way to the Baroness after the dice roll. No wild card. Yeah, no wild card hill. That's the Baroness. Oh, look. A little dice wielder. Oh, it's a library. It's a battle library. Well then. Oh, there's the king and the duke's family. Oh, aren't they nice? Leave me alone, jerkface. I bought one of the weapons. A new weapon from... what's his name? Dex. Look, there's a new weapon. Let me see. Oh. Now we're up to 2. I use you. I get a new spear. And I get a field of weakness for free. Which means... From hell's hard I stab it. Oh, good grief. Let's try this again. From hell's heart! Hi-ho! Ow! The battle is over. The curse of crystals. When breaking crystals attached to an adversary, they also take damage. The crystal curse lasts 30 seconds. Actually, that's kind of useful. Now, let's have a look at the gallery. Old rowing boat. Ah, the king and his little... well, rascals. Duke Brown Nose. Noble Baroness. Why don't you treat me like a male heir? And the entire kingdom, from bottom up. Whoop. And here we have it. One half of the Duke's portrait. Hey, that's the same we already saw down there. Why can't we just, you know, take the entire picture to him? Well, maybe because we are a little kid, but, you know, maybe Dicey could help? Whoa. Oh, it's Boogie Oogie.
You're burning daylight even. And I don't think I like what I see.
We have a deal, Shadow Man, so don't you dare threaten me.
Oh, I never threaten. I promise. And I promise you, if you double-cross me or disappoint me in any way, Burn will die.
You know, show me your hands.
You'll live to regret it. But that living part will be ever so brief.
Oops. Get out of my way. Your dukiness?
Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yes, yes, this is the piece. And don't I look dashing? It was my pre-wig period, mind you, but well, wait a minute. We're all sitting in his lap, but that means Daddy loved us all equally?
You promised to give me something to help spark Nishka's memory.
Ah, well, I suppose I did, even if the painting was a disappointment. Here, have this worthless thing, worth a fortune to a commoner like you, and I'll hardly notice its absence. And don't let anyone say the nobility isn't as kind as it is cake-filled.
What do we get? An old wig?
Of the Duke in her hands.
Oh, we got the picture. How would you see who sits in what lap?
Was one step closer to being able to trigger Nishka's memories of that fateful night.
There she is. Shuriken! Hell, socks! Damn it! Yeah! Hello, crazy lady. You never guess. I met the Duke.
You have? Describe him to me.
Like the laziest person you've ever met. Somehow also the most powerful person you've ever met. He wants to exercise every aspect of life to the fullest, and I honestly can't fault him for that. He's soft and cuddly, and I'm amazed he lasted that long as he has. Well, but he inspires a lot. Nah, he's a lazy ass.
Incredible. Thanks. All this information helps my strategies become even...
I'm on my quest. Bye-bye. Oh, look, there's tea kettles. Does that mean I find one of the sisters down here? Could you help me? I want to fight for glory. That's what war gives us, kid. It's the only way to get it. I'm gonna make a name for myself. All of Freetown will never forget the name Pipkins. Right on, little guy. I know I won't forget you, Pipkins. Great, that's already a good start. So, which side are you fighting on? Everyone says there's only one triplet who has the right in this war, but nobody agrees on who it is. I've talked to most of the people here in the trenches, and you know what the result was. A three-way tie. So, I'm kinda stuck. Wait a second. Your single vote could break the deadlock. You tell me, who should I fight for? Do I join the Baroness's Silent Army, the Count and Saint Strike Force, the Duke troops who are better fit than any others? Please help. Don't fight for just anyone. Fight for Pip. Ready for Pip? Pip, I don't know in this war of this town. I'm here because my sisters. But we all have to find our own path in life. I don't know what's yours, but I know what's mine. I'm here because my sister's missing. I bet there's someone you know, someone you love, that you want to see again. Well, forget the triplets. Fight for Pip, the Pip you want to be. That's incredible. You just changed my life in one conversation. Oh, that's power, kid. I'm gonna stay home and think about other ways to get glory. And I promise you, next time you hear the name Pip Pipkins, you're gonna like what you hear. Oh. Hey, Dave. Boo? How are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm gonna die in battle soon, and I did feel bad about it. But now I feel fine.
You're just drunk, aren't you? This is real dark.
I can see fine, kid.
Yeah, you can see 2 kids and 5 dice. I need to calm down, buddy.
You need to stop bothering strangers, kid. Now, shoot.
Alright, I'm going. Oh, well, looks like Her Majesty is high and mighty, Madam Baroness. Oh, well, that's the first story part I found now.
Oi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store.
Yes, Sir Orc?
Welcome to Warriors Training! Way better than that calm breathing, fella. Let's begin by chugging a pint of Zupa juice.
Okay!
That's what I like to hear. Now that our thirst has been sated, let's carefully stretch things out. Warriors, protect their joints. Now for axe trading. Swing wide. Imagine you're chopping down a tree. Imagine you're chopping down an enemy. Imagine you're chopping down a friend. You just murdered your friend with an axe. You're a warrior.
I think I should go.
And I think you should warrior harder. Now we're working on our battle cries. We need to scream so that our enemies know that we're here. So they can be afraid and they die of fear. Can you scream hard enough to make strangers die?
Roar?
Yes!
There we go, battle chicken.
Let's focus on our motivation. Do warriors need motivation? No! Motivation is for actors, but they do need battle zone inspirations! So think of who you're fighting for. Is it glory? No! Is it one of the triplets? No! You're fighting for war! Because war needs warriors, and warriors need war! So every war you war yourself into is a new war for warriors! Have I said war enough that the word war no longer has any war meaning?
Yes, war!
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 Even wondered what she'd been caught up in. Oh, but at least she felt motivated.
That concludes Warriors Workout!
The Baroness lived atop Wildcard Hill, a training ground for war, and a home to warriors. It was not a place for children. But then again, thought Even, what part of freedom was?
The way to the... well, the Queen. But the way to the Baroness has opened up. I've proven myself. Ready enough for her next brain-dead scheme.
Well, well, color me impressed. Most interlopers find themselves dead long before this point. How did a child like you make it up here?
Well, I defeated all your clunky minions.
A likely story. You must have just snuck past them. Blind chance. At ease, child.
My name's Even.
Well then, at ease, Even. Look at you. You're not even old enough to be a recruit. You're soft, aren't you?
Well, better than being mean.
Mean is just a compliment the weak pay you when they can't help but respect your authority. And I can see you respect mine. You'd be a fool not to. What can I do for you, Even?
Oh. How did your father die?
Suddenly, I think. I found him too late. The murder weapon was still there, but someone took it and stashed it inside the head of his own personal giant robot. The robot's long since destroyed now. The Queen of All Random had it dismantled after my father died. I think she feared the old man, and that his murder came as a dark blessing to her rule. Ah, but you didn't hear that from me.
So... you defeat your brothers?
Me? Lose against a soft aesthete and a shrill maniac? Impossible. Even if they had the sense to ally against me. I would have won today, actually, if only my maneuvers hadn't been interfered with by those blasted colossuses. They're supposed to move just once a day. It's highly irregular, recruit.
I'm not a recruit, and I move the Colossus.
Right. A little girl controls the movements of the giants. Tell me the other one.
I move them with my dice.
If that were true, you'd be the most dangerous thing on the planet. and you wouldn't know what power you are wielding. It simply couldn't be true.
Well, if you think that, then I say shucks to you. Tell me about the war.
Simple thing, really, but it requires complicated strategy. One or both of my brothers defeated our bodyguard and killed our father. I don't let that stand, soldier, so I fight. And when I win, they will pay for their transgressions.
Yeah, but I got Nishkas. He's alive but in rough shape. You got anything to help?
Not surprised. Nishka's damn tough. And if anyone could survive out there, it's her. No matter what the cost. She taught me how to win a fight. Taught me how to never surrender. Taught me the importance of duty.
Well, it was my pleasure to look at your booty. That was my duty. Come on, she misses you.
Oh, I doubt that very much. We share a respect and a bond forged in battle training, but she'd never say anything so soft. How is she, other than alive?
Confused. She needs help to remember.
Impossible! I am too busy waging and winning this war.
Could you give me something of yours?
A child coming here and asking for a gift? The sheer gall. But I admire the courage. Tell you what, even. I happen to own the mighty mechanical arm that once belonged to Nishka. If you can take it, it's yours.
Oh, well. Thank. Her arm reminds her of you, though?
If not, it ought to remind her of her failure to protect my father. This arm, it's only the most heavily guarded item in my entire freedom. I like your spunk, even, so let me warn you. You will fail. You may even die. So do the smart thing and go back to whatever teapot shack you came from.
I will not go. I will get the arm. And then I will smack your bottom.
Even knew what she needed to do to get something that would jog Nishka's memory. Win the most protected treasure in the most militarized kingdom. She knew it would be hard, but she also knew that the chance of ending this war, if indeed she could end it, would be worth it.
And with this, I will leave you for today. It's probably should be quite a long one, so thank you for sticking it out with me. But I wanted to get at least so far that next round I could end the 3 town and save Bernie. Well then, see you all next time. Bye bye.